Right.
Well, one senator, meanwhile, is on a mission to expose the most ridiculous tax expenditures and loopholes that end up costing us over $1 trillion annually. That's out of your pocket.
All right, many of these loopholes are write-offs, shift the tax burden to the middle class of America. Our next guest is trying to draw attention to this, so when we try to revamp the tax laws, we know where to start. He releases his 7th oversight report called Tax Rackets, Outlandish Loopholes to Lower Tax Liabilities.
Look at the picture of that. Senator Jeff Flake joins us now. Hey, Senator, good to see you this morning.
Hey, thanks for having me on.
You're welcome. You wanted to ask a question first, though, about...
Yeah, what about this alpaca fleece loophole?
You know, Section 179 of the tax code allows more immediate tax expensing. And so if you buy an alpaca, it's an expensive animal, some cost as much as $4,000. You can expense that all in 1 year, yes. And they're pretty low maintenance. And then, depending on your tax jurisdiction, you might be able to claim exemptions from some local taxes as well, or write-offs in terms of improvements to your home. And so alpacas have gone from virtually zero outside of zoos.
How did they get there, Senator? How did it get there?
Well, the IRS has given a tax advantage to people who own alpacas.
What's the benefit of having an alpaca? Can you? Is it for their fur?
Well, they tried for a while to develop some kind of market for fleece. It never developed.
Okay.
And so people take advantage of just the tax loophole.
Got it.
And so you've gone from virtually zero alpacas outside of zoos in the U.S. to now more than 150,000 of them around the country. And websites advertising the benefits just in the tax code for owning an alpaca.
I'm glad we cleared that up because Brian called it an abacus last hour, and we thought maybe there was a tax loophole.
We put
it on the screen of an abacus.
Yeah.
So Senator,
no discount.
So don't go on Google and try to buy an abacus.
Right.
Buy the alpaca.
So
if you want the
Senator
tax
Flake
break.
is clearing this up for us. Now, there's a loophole for gamblers. Can this really be true?
Yes, you get gamblers. Even if you're a casual gambler, you can count your wins against your losses and actually claim big tax benefits for gambling losses. If you claim that you're a professional gambler, which is kind of a loose term, you can even expense your meals and entertainment and other expenses, travel related to gambling. And so we've had gamblers actually write off about $18.5 billion in 2014 for gambling losses.
But you know, sadly, you see these poker games on ESPN. You could actually say it's a profession. Meanwhile, Treasure Island tax haven?
Yes, Puerto Rico, for example. People are moving to Puerto Rico just for the tax benefits because you can, as a resident of Puerto Rico, if you live there for more than 183 days a year, I believe it is, you can claim as a resident you don't pay any federal income taxes, but then you can claim taxes paid to Puerto Rico, excise taxes, against a foreign tax credit as if you were paying to a foreign government. And so the state of Puerto Rico the territory of Puerto Rico does well. Uncle Sam doesn't do quite so well there.